Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my previous session we have saw how to create a blog page as well as how to render the item for the front end part. So in this video let's see how to create a search functionality to our website. So let's create a search functionality for the blog page. Whether if the title is matching, I need to render the output, as well as if any description is matched, I need to render that particular output for the particular user who is going to search. So let's see how can be done, and we'll play the intro and move on to the coding part.
Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Okay guys, let's see with the search functionality right now. So as you know, we have came too far, we have done so many things with this website. We'll create a search functionalities now. So we'll give a search functionality for this particular blog page. So if anyone try to search it, the thing should get searched, like it should get hover and it should just give as the result. If it's not there, it should show like welcome, the results is not getting found. So we'll see how to do. So now let's come back to my base.html page. So we'll see the get request now. Okay, so we'll see the one more thing over here. What I need to say here is, so if the person is not authenticated, if I just log out from here, so if I try to log out is success. If I just go to the home page, so now if I try to click onto this logo, it should redirect to me to the home page. We'll see that one. So come back to the login.html page. So here you see where, so here is the image where the image is getting loaded. So I'll just keep this one inside a anchor tag. So here I'll just say the href, I'll just say the href is equal to slash, that means home page, and I'll just close this anchor tag. So I'll just close this anchor tag, just save it and come refresh. Now if I try to click onto this, I am redirecting to the home page. Now see, if I try to click onto the blog page, even though I am not a user, I can able to see the blog page, but this thing I don't want to happen. So what I'll say is, I'll keep one condition now. I'll just keep one condition in my blog page, inside my views.py file. I'll say here, if the person is not authenticated, I'll say same thing. If the not user is authenticated, not request dot user user dot is authenticated, I'll say is authenticated, authenticated. So if the user is not authenticated, I'll say messages dot warning. I'll give him, I'll just warn him. So I'll say here request, I'll say hey just log in and use my website, something like this. You can give, it's your choice. I'm just giving, hey just log in and use my website. So I'm just letting, so I'll return it. I'll just return this, I'll return this with this message to him, where I'll redirect him to the slash login page. Okay, slash login page, that's it. So if I just save now see, I'm in the home page. If I try to click onto the blog page, it's saying, hey just log in and use my website. So what I'll do, I'll just log in with now. So I'll just log in it. So once I logged in, success, and now see, you can just redirect him to the blog page. I can just open the blog page now. So this is how I can just keep this one. So this was the pending stuff, I left it. Now I'll just go to the base.html file. So where is my base? Is here, base.html file. I'll be going it now. So let's see, this is the search one. So I'll just keep the type is equal to submit, all those things same, but the form here, I'll just keep the method here. I'll just keep the particular method is equal to get request, as well as I'll just give one action here. Action is equal to slash search. It should go to the slash SEA or CH search. So it should go to the slash search, and the method is what? It is a get request. So then I want to keep a type is equal to submit, and one more thing I need to give, where is the input box is here. So I'll say one more thing, name is equal to search. I'll keep name is equal to search. That's it, everything is done now. So once I save this one, so whatever the data, I'll be just giving it here. If I just send, you can see it is saying me the search anis is not performed because this particular URL is not found, that is a slash search. Simply I'll just come back to my URL. I'll just create one more function, that is a search function. I'll just create it, SERCS search, and I want to run this particular search function. Then the function name should be search. I'll just save this one. I'll go to the views. I'll just create one function. I'll just create def SERCS search function. So whenever the search is done, it will take a request over here, and I'll just return him what? I'll just return render or render first argument will be taking was the request, and second argument will be taking what? Search.html file. Search.html file. So I'll just create a search.html file inside my template. I'll just close all the unnecessary stuffs. I'll just close the application, everything. So here I'll close this one also. I'll just open the template folder. I'll just click on to the new file. I'll just say search.html file. So just save it. So here, as it is, whatever the thing is there inside my blog.html page, I'll copy all the blog.html page over here, and I'll just paste it inside the search.html page. Okay, I'll save now. So then what I'll say here, title name, I'll just give it as a CRCS search, and blog body will be there. Everything, let's keep it as it is. So later we'll see what can be done changes. So everything will be same here. I'll just say here is a search results. I'll mention as a CRCS search results. I'll say search results will be this much particular stuffs. So now come back to the views. Let's write the logic now. The main part of the program is a logic. So without logic there is no website, nothing. So I'll just write the particular logic now. So what I'll say here is, I'll just get the query from the form. I'll just say what are the query I'm getting. So if the person is searching, what are the searching is there, I'll just say request.get. I'll just get the particular query. So what I need to get? I need to get the particular query. So nothing but this one. When I click onto the search button, the data will get stored into this particular search name. So I'll just copy this one, and I'll just say get it over here. So once it is done, what I need to do here is, I'll just check if the I'll just check the particular length first. I'll say, so I'll just say if the particular length, so sorry, I'll just say if the length of the particular query is greater than 100. If the greater than 100, so I need to just give single greater than 100. If the length of the query is greater than 100, what I'll do here is, I'll just say all post. I'll just say all post is equal to blog.objects.none. So I'll say I don't want to return anything. I want to return the none. That means if it's searching more than 100 characters, I don't want to send in more than don't want to copy this full notebook and paste it and search. Okay, I don't want to search such kind of result. Normally I want to just I'm just limiting my website. Let's only the 100, less than 100 they can search it. So I'll say blog.object. I want to return it none. I want to return from the object, from this particular blog is nothing but your database table. I want to return it none, right? I want to return it the none value over there. So I'll just tell none over here. So then else it will go to the else part. If the condition is fail, it will go to the else part. So here I'll say all post here is equal to, so first I need to get the title. So if it's matching, if something is there, I need to match it now. So if that all the post or titles are, I'll do here is, first I'll match with the titles. I'll say from my blog, so just check, get the objects and filter it. I'll say use the filter function, filter, filter it. So first I want to filter with the title. So title underscore I contains is equal to query. That means inside my admin model.py I have a title. So for this particular title I want to do the search. So now I will be doing for the description also. Same way I'll be doing for the description here. So I'll say wherever there is a title, I'll just mention it as a description. So only this much. So capital D I will make it. So description. So even here first I am just checking for the title and I'm just doing for the description. And this should be what? And it should be same as, so it should be same as what? Whatever the model's name you have given, attribute name, title as well as description. Same name it should be. Okay, so whichever the name you have given here. So title as well as description. So once it is done, what I'll do here is, I'll union this both the thing. If I am getting from this content, I'll want to get that particular full thing. That means if I search for the Django, if it's not matching with the description also, I want to get this post. If I search for the framework, it should, if it's not matching with the title also, I want to get this particular post, like that. So for that one, I need to union this both the things. If I get any one thing also, I need to post it. So I need to give the results. I'll say all post is equal to, now I'll just change it. So what are the all post is there? I want to union. I want to just do all the post title dot union. I want to use the union for the description. So DESC. So all post DESC description. So I want to just post the all post description also. So this is what I am just doing it. I want to apply for title. I want to apply for the description. Then I want to union all these things. If I get any results, so I'll check now. One more condition I'll check. So if it happens this one, it will go to this part, else it will go to this particular part. So now once it is done, I'll check one condition. I'll say if the all post, whatever the post is there. So it means whether it is none or whether it is full. So I will check if the content, I want to just count the particular stuff, whatever I am getting the result. If all the count is equal to 0, I'll just check if all the thing is equal to 0. That means if the count is 0, so I'll say messages dot warning, I'll say no search result for, I'll say first I'll just take it as a request, then I'll say no search results. Okay, so I'll say no search results like this. If this condition fails, if this particular condition fails, I'll just pass the parameters. I'll just tell params is equal to, I want to pass it as a all post as a in the dictionary form. All post is equal to all post. I want to pass everything. If it's not the count is equal to, that means he got the output. That means something has been stored inside this variable all post. So that particular thing I'll convert into the dictionaries and I'll just pass the particular object. Same way I'll just do it for this query also. I'll just copy this query. I'll just say I want to pass this query also. Okay, so I'll just pass like this. So I'll just save now. So once it is done, so I'll just remove unnecessary spaces here. So I'll just save it now. That means I have done till here. So this will be the search query. So now all the data will take into where it will take it to the search.html file. So it will go to the search.html file. Here I need to handle it now. So let's come back to the search.html page over here. So here let's check for the condition now, like what are the all post length is there, whether it is 0 or not. I'll check it now. So that means whatever the query I'm getting, whatever the parameters is there, I need to pass it as it is. I'll just put a comma, I need to pass as a parameters over here. I'll just say params. I'll just pass the parameters. Then I'll just go to my search.html page. Here I'll check one condition. So I'll check the condition. If condition I'll apply. If condition if I apply. So where is the stuff? I'm not getting. Okay. So I don't know why this Jinja taking template is giving hand like this. So let it be. I'll just type it from hand. So say here I'll just open this particular stuff. So I'll just say I'll just check one condition. If I'll check if the particular all post. So whatever the all post is coming from the query, I'll just check the particular length. So if the particular length is less than 1, okay, if the particular length is less than 1, so what I need to do here is I'll say your, I'll say something like your SERCS search. So I'll say your search. So whatever the query is there, it will be coming here. So I'll just put it into the query. Will be putting here in this particular format. I'll say QUERY query. So whatever the query you are getting it. So QUERY. I want to close it in the double quotes or double flower brackets. I'll say your query result is not found. Did not match any of the information. I'll say did not match. Okay, your search query is not matched. So it will be like this, and I'll just close this bold tag over here. So once it is done, I can just provide some of the suggestions. I can just I can just search the particular. So I'll just say here as a UL tag. So I'll just open a UL tag and I'll just close the UL tag. So you'll just for the suggestions, I'll sell li, I'll sell make sure you have spelled correctly. Okay, some like correct. So I'll just close this li tag. I'll just save it. So it will be like this. Only if this particular condition passes, it will just provide, it will just run this particular stuff. Else it doesn't. Once it is, if condition works, this particular code doesn't work. Okay, that just make sure that one, that's understand that one. I'll just tell. So I need to close the end if now. I'll say percentage and I want to end this particular if condition. I'll just tell end if. So I'll just tell end this particular if condition. See, only the one code, this much the code. So else what I need to do, else I need to apply a for loop for all the posts. Same thing, I'll just remove the if condition. So whatever the search result will be there, same thing I need to provide it, because all the posts will be having the result. If it's there, I'll get all the results and I'll just display it. So that's all. So just I'll say here, come back to my page. So now let's see the magic over here. What is the thing? So if I just search for something which is not there, you can see no search results. Your search has in RJCD. Make sure you have spelled correctly. If I search for the Django, you can see I'm getting a search result for the Django. Same way, if I want to search for the Node.js, I'll just search it for this particular full. I'll just copy this full thing and I'll just paste it. I'll just search it. You can see I'm getting an output. And same way, if I want to do it for one more thing, suppose I want to do it for full thing here. Django is a complete framework. If I just save it, you can see I'm getting an output over here. So this is how I can just do those stuffs over here. Suppose if ease is present everywhere. So if I just search for the ease, So you can see I'm getting all the post over here. So this is how I can just use the particular search results. You can saw, you have seen how to do the search with a particular blog page. If you have any other things in any other pages, then you need to apply the logic and you need to do it. So I hope you have liked this video, guys, and we have completed almost a number of topics here. We have seen homepage, how to display the images, blog pages, contact us, sending emails, authentication system, search functionality, a number of things we have completed. So we are close to the 70% of this course, and we'll see next things, whatever the new topics I'll be getting with the new topics in next videos, and I'll see you in my next video. So goodbye, take care.